Senators attempt to make a call to the Senate on legislative page 71 in order to prevent third reading of Senate Bill 405 due to procedural defects with the bill's hearing. A public hearing for Senate Bill 405, which was scheduled on April 3rd, only 3 hours in advance, was held in violation of the fundamental constitutional right to know and the fundamental constitutional right to participate in government. After recessing to caucus on Legislative Day 71, as Senate Minority Leader, I publicly announced that Democrats intend to make a call to the Senate to locate a missing absent member. Prior to and during order of business number 6, Senator Jeff and 19 other members rose to be recognized for purposes of making a call to the Senate and audibly made such a call. President Essman properly refused to recognize the non-debatable call to the Senate, which required the Senate to immediately cease business until the absent member returned to the Senate. President Essman ignored the Senator's call to the Senate and proceeded to third reading in violation of Article 5, Section 10, Subsection 2 of the Constitution of the State of Montana, the rules of legislative procedure, including Rule 50-20 and S. 50-10, and Mason's Manual of Legislative Procedure, Chapter 52, Sections 575 and 578, which I'll leave you to read for yourself, but there are limitations on the presiding officer of the Senate, particularly the business of hurrying through the proceedings to not recognize members making motions. The bills voted on during third reading of Legislative Day 71 were voted on illegally, since the President of the Senate refused to recognize the proper call of the Senate, which was made prior to third reading. The failure of the President to recognize the Senator's call of the Senate makes any action that took place subsequent to the call of the Senate invalid. Following third reading, Senator Essman finally recognized Senator Jeff's call of the Senate. This call of the Senate effectively prevents the transmittal of all bills heard on third reading on Legislative Day 71. Because the call of the Senate applies to all business of the Senate, including the transmittal of bills that were previously approved on second reading. Hence, Senate Bill 405 and 408 and all other bills on third reading yesterday effectively missed the transmittal bill and now require a 2/3 majority of the House to accept that. Senator Wittich then made a motion to adjourn. Mr. President.
Mr. President, members of the body, it seems like Senator Sesso wants to litigate yesterday. Mr. President has the one personal privilege to respond to Senator Sesso.
Senator Wittich, I'll permit you, but I think I'll also respond to Senator Sesso.
Thank you, Mr. President. The Montana Constitution is very clear. We make our rules. And if the minority leader believes that we did something wrong, the place to bring that is in the courts. But we were consistent with the Montana Constitution. We were consistent with our rules. And the rules also provide that when a transmittal deadline is fast approaching, the normal rules of notice for a hearing are waived. Everything that has been done in this chamber has been lawful. It's completely defensible. And I think it should not go without saying that if we want to look at the rules, there was behavior done yesterday that was not consistent with the decorum of this body. And will be also looked at here in the next few days. Mr. President.
Senator Sesso, members of the body. Senator Phillips, for what purpose do you rise?
Mr. President, on a point of privilege, I have the honor of serving as the chair.
Senator, I'm going to ask you to wait until I respond to the chair. Thank you. Senator Sesso, members of the body. I want to draw your attention first to Senate Rule S60-20, which provides that Mason's Manual of Legislative Procedure 2010 governs the proceedings of the Senate in all cases not covered by the rules. With respect to the question of recognition of a member on the floor, it is the decision of the chair that it is the chair's decision whether to recognize a member of the Senate. Section 91 of Mason's Rules, number 1, says a member is not entitled to address the body nor to offer a motion or present a question or other business without first obtaining recognition. That's part of 91. Section 2 states in the first sentence, when any member desires to speak or deliver any matter to the House, that person should rise and respectfully address the presiding officer. It was the decision